thanks to EA for sponsoring this video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are going to be using the brand new Businesses and Hobbies Expansion Pack, and we are going to be trying to take the tattoo feature that they've now added and like revamped, and I'm going to try and use it in a way that's not to do with tattoos and kind of like do things that they won't look like tattoos, but they're ways to like get things in the game that you can't already get, if that makes any sense, like custom things. I just want to try this out and see kind of what options we can do. So basically, if you didn't know, we've now got this new option for the tattoos, and you can also actually upload them to the gallery. I can't do it right now, and also ignore my little watermark. It's just part of the game. It's not me doing it, but I thought that we could try and use this to our advantage because look how many options, right? You can do any part of the sim, including the face. I don't know how it works. I haven't used it yet, but you can go into paint mode and then look. Okay, first of all, horrifying. And look, she turns into an avatar, but you can basically do whatever you want with this. That sounds bad, but I listen. Okay, yes, I could do this and do something a bit silly. I'm not going to do that because I am not a child. I am indeed very really good and not at all a child and very much mature. I could literally write QWERTY across the Sim's head with a terrible handwriting, but I could do it. It's possible. It's feasible. All right. I feel like we could use this and do some things that I've been thinking maybe you can do it and just sort of test it out right now. Quick reminder that I do have a creator code, so if you plan on buying Businesses and Hobbies or any other pack, you can use my code itsqwertyluvs at checkout. Unfortunately, it's not a discount code for you, but it does give me a small commission of the purchase. So I really do appreciate if you guys use my code. It really helps support me and my channel, so thank you guys so much. The first thing I thought of was, you know how in the new pack we have this lovely little skirt with these little underwear bits out of I don't know how to describe it. The little underwear bits out of the side. I was thinking, do you think there's a way we can like draw those on? Like, can we draw that on to a sim as a tattoo? And then they've always got those there, which sounds stupid, but I feel like it's pretty reasonable. So if I just put the sim with this instead and then go onto the tattoo section, go onto lower back, can I potentially go onto this section, go onto brushes? This is kind of confusing. There's so much to do, but I think I can. Okay, the arm is kind of in the way. Oh, you can't go that far forward. I wonder if you could do it on two separate layers, but imagine, wait, what do they even look like? It would look like that, something like that, wouldn't it? Something like this and like something like that. Okay, listen, it's not my finest work, all right, but let's be honest, I'm not an artist. Oh, for God's sakes, I've done it way too low down. You can't actually see it. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so like, how is this looking? Okay, listen, it's not my finest work, is it? You know what I mean? But you can see what I'm trying to go for, right? Like, in comparison to that, it's a little bit skinny. I feel like it's kind of a weird shape, but something like that, you could definitely draw on and sort of have it on any sort of clothing. For example, this really low-waisted skirt, right? Normally, you don't have the little bits, but you can add the little bits now. Isn't that fun? Oh my God. Okay, I just want to like try out the different ways because the second I saw it, I thought this would be kind of like, I feel like this could literally work. I feel like this could be a very fun thing to do and something I can definitely see me doing to get something as custom as this. It's a little bit awkward around the arm. Oh wait, I can tell us to lift the arm up. Oh my God, that's so smart. Guys, I've been trying to draw around the arm. That's so embarrassing. And the other one, thank you. And up you go. Thank you. This feels so weird. If we do something like that on both sides and then we go back onto here and we can do stomach now, and then if we do the same brush, we can then just carry it forward onto here, same on both sides, and then fingers crossed when we have the, oh, I've done it too low again. Okay, wait, hear me out. There we go. Guys, isn't that perfect? Isn't that cool? I mean, not perfect, let's be serious. You need an artist to do this. I just thought it'd be kind of fun testing out the different ways, you know? I like using Sims in the ways that it's not meant to use, like new features. I think that's really cool. And like I said, that's definitely quite similar to this. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit thicker, and a little bit more higher up, but I feel like you can kind of get the vision here of having something like that and being able to just tattoo it on your Sim. I mean, sure, for some outfits it might look a bit weird, but on most outfits it's going to be covered up anyways. Also, did she lose her hair? Did I do that? I don't remember doing that. I'm so sorry. I don't recall. But yeah, that is a really, really cool new thing we can do. And the second thing I was thinking, can we make faux freckles? Is this possible? Can we use the paint mode to make faux freckles? I feel like the answer is yes, right? There's actually stencils like this. We could do, oh, it's quite a bit big in it. It's quite big. Okay, maybe we just do individual brushes. Like one as small as this one, right? I've got it on brush size 1. I've got it on this little one here. Because we've got this color wheel. If we put this in like a brown, oh, it's a bit orange. Okay, it's kind of working. Like you can see that they're sort of there. I can imagine people who are really skilled, because I'm pretty sure you can use like a drawing pad for this. So you can really like get into it if you were like actually good in any capacity at art. But unfortunately, I am not. I'm not gifted and have never been and will never be. But if I was, if I was somehow magically really good, you could definitely do something like this with freckles. Again, it looks kind of weird. It looks kind of weird. Looks kind of weird. But there's probably even other ones in here that you could use that would be even better. But I think for now, I'm just going to stick with this one. But you could make, you know, some a little bit bigger, some a little bit darker. And then, you know, whilst it does look a little bit silly because they look very fake, it's new freckles. Because in the game currently, we have like what? Like 2 options. Honestly, these look better than these ones, to be honest with you. I feel like that already would be so nice. And say you're making your sim self as well. This is my thought process with a lot of this. If you're making your sim self, okay, and you have a mole that's like here, right? Let me just, oh, I don't know, go onto it. And oh, that's a plumb bob. And put the mole right there. It's great. You can really customize it and use it in a way that's not just the tattoos, which I just feel like is like the best part of any Sims pack is when it's like actually multifunctional. I don't know why they're so orange. I'm really trying to get like a nice non-orange, but it's unfortunately not happening. What's the opposite of orange on the color wheel? I don't know. I'm trying to like combat it. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, there we go. Okay, purple works wonders. So I'm imagining doing some sort of, okay, it looks a bit pink now, but you get the gist, where you could do some freckles like this. And I like as well, you can go to like the side and get all of those bits in and make them smaller, make some bigger, really like custom make freckles, which I feel like is really cool, right? Like I just thought this was kind of a cool concept. It's like doing that. And again, you can also do this on like any body part. So if you wanted your sim to have freckles on their stomach or something, I know again, there is some in game, but there's just not enough, I feel like, especially to make unique sims every time. But you know, say you've got freckles here, say you've got one mole on your hip there, you know, you can just add that in. Say you want a little heart there or something, you can just add that in as a little heart. That's so cute. I think that the freckles on the body look way better actually than the ones on the face. I feel like the face ones are not coming out how I want them to, but I think if you added more, you could definitely see what I'm kind of going for here. I was also wondering if you could potentially use this for makeup. Now this one is a risk. I don't know if this one's gonna work. I'm gonna try. I love how there's different layers as well, but I'm just gonna see how this goes. I'm just thinking, okay, you say you want a bit of black eyeliner. Can you? You can. Shut up. Guys, this is life-changing. This is game-changing. Oh my god. This is so good. So you can literally, and then you can go to the side and like fill it in. Okay, my mouse is shaking. I'm like on edge right now, guys. And then say you want like little like eyelash, you could make eyelashes. I hadn't even thought about that. Like, okay, if you had talent, again, this the key word is if you had talent. But when people can upload stuff to the gallery, I feel like everyone's going to be doing stuff like this, where you could really like custom make, and you can do like proper, like, okay, say you want like some inner eyeliner here, you could do that. And I'm pretty sure this should all look okay in game as well. That's amazing for eyeliner. I hadn't even considered that until this second, but that's so good. And then you could even do like more lashes as well. I feel like everyone's gonna like make like fake lashes like that. Okay, it looks a bit silly. It looks a little bit stupid. But like, say you wanted like a spider. I don't know, if for some reason, you know, you're trying to recreate your real life Halloween costume, or make a spider in The Sims for whatever reason that is. It's a spider now. It's genius. It's genius. It's genius. That is so good for makeup. You could do lips. Oh my god. It's like one of those TikTok challenges doing a full face of this. It's a full face of tattoo. You could do lip liner. Lip liner, guys. Like I always draw over my Cupid's bow. You could do that in Sims. Say you wanted to overline the Sims lips for whatever reason, even though you could literally just make them bigger. You could do it if you wanted to. You've got any color at your disposal as well. Have bright teal, babe. If you really want, have bright teal. And then I can just make this bigger. And there's also loads of other brushes that I haven't even looked at. Like this would probably make like a nice lip tint. Look at that. The lip liner's not really eating as much as I thought it was going to. But imagine, okay, without the lip liner. Like let's just get rid of the lip liner and just put this on. Does that not just look like a really pretty lip stain? That is so pretty. You could remake any lip combo or anything. That's so nice. Wow. As well, they have a lovely eyedropper tool here as well as an eraser. Because they have the eyedropper, it's wonderful. And they have a fill color. What? Whoa, okay. Oops. Wait, you can also make your Sims. No way! Oh my god. Wait, I've just realized. You know how in The Sims naturally, right? You're trying to make an alien, right? And they have like 3 options. You have blue and green. That's it. That's all you got. No, not anymore. Go on to tattoos. Go on to paint mode. Pick whatever you want. Say you want this horrible neon blue teal color. Press fill color. You've got it. Although this is kind of already a color in The Sims. But like, you could do that. I wonder if you could also sort of do any skin tone as well. I wonder if that's possible. Yeah, guys, I really think you could. You can make any skin tone now. Any fun color, any regular skin tone, anything you could fully make now. That's amazing. I hadn't even considered that as an option, but that's awesome. This is so much customization. I'm actually obsessed. I was also wondering if you could do stuff like, I don't know, nose contour, you know, stuff that you can't actually get in The Sims at all. Okay, bit dark, bit you can just turn the opacity down, which is really nice. Yeah, look, you could really add shadows. See how I'm just like slightly adding a shadow to the Sims nose? Do a bit of nose contour if you wanted to. A lot of the times with Sims, there's a lot of options you can't do. For example, certain nose shapes and stuff like that. But you could even draw on like contour, say down here. Look at that. That looks like a gorgeous like bronzer. Do you see that? That just looks so nice and like looks natural as well. You could even draw like the shadow on the Sim's neck if you wanted more of a cartoony look, which is kind of what I normally have. Okay, so you can't draw on eyebrows, which is a shame. I'm kind of not surprised. Obviously it's tattoos, but another thing you can maybe do as well is blush. Like honestly, every option for Sims for makeup you have. Look at that bright blush. That is crazy. Again, I know because it's a tattoo, it's a little bit different. You know, you Sims are gonna have to wear this all the time. So if you're someone who obviously doesn't like that, then I get that this wouldn't be for you. But me personally, I tend to just only really make Sims, so I don't really care what they look like in different outfits. But you've got stuff as well, like you could do like nose blush, which again, another thing that we really don't have in the Sims. You can have like a really pink nose. That is really cool. I'm also wondering if some like really cool artist could totally draw on facial hair. I'm sure that that would be a possibility. Again, it's not something I would be able to do, but I bet if you had someone who was like really smart and really good at drawing, you could definitely draw some facial hair on, you know, like a little stash or something. Of course, it is all just classed as tattoo, so it's going to look a little bit weird, but I don't really mind, to be honest with you. Again, I made a bit of a mess here, but outside of it, look, okay, look, I can ignore the eye, but the eyeliner looks good if it wasn't so messy, but it would look good. The lips, the blush and everything. I think that looks amazing. Look at that for a blush. She has no blush on right now. No blush at all. Look at that. No blush, but she's naturally got those cheeks. That is incredible. That is so, I'm so happy with this feature. And this is going to be my favorite part of the entire pack, which is so stupid. It's not like a gameplay feature, but I just feel like this is going to be the thing that I'm really going to love. Another thing I was thinking, I was going to say, do you think you can paint on ears? You could do a piercing. You could easily do that. That's like a really simple one you could do. And say if you've in real life have got like a little stud up here that you can't get in Sims, you could add that on. Say you wanted it grey. That is awesome. I didn't realize that you could do that. And then again, you've also got tattoos like, you know, say behind the ear or something that a lot of people have. You can also do the full head. I forgot about that. If I get rid of this hair right now on this Sim, you could do a tattoo that is like a full head tattoo. Yeah, you could really do anything. I don't know why you'd want that, but you could do anything. Pick's the ugliest thing you've ever seen. But if you wanted to write hi on the back of a Sim's head, you can. That is so awesome. Like being able to do the whole Sim, the head and everything, even behind the ear is all available. Oh, you could even draw a lip piercing on as well. Another thing I just thought of, you could add a lip piercing. Again, it's going to look a little bit weird because it is just a tattoo. So obviously it's not going to look amazing. I don't really mind, to be totally honest with you guys, if you're someone who wouldn't mind having something like this where it looks a little bit funky, but you can kind of get past it. Because me personally, I don't really care. You could even draw a septum on. That looks a little bit stupid, especially from the side. A lot of these will look weird from the side if you do them, but you know, you've got piercings like that one there that you have. You could do an eyebrow piercing. Again, from the side, they are going to look a bit silly, but I think it's still pretty cool that you can do these. A nose stud as well. Say you don't have any other packs, this would be amazing because, you know, we don't have a lot of this stuff in the base game, so these would be really cool to have. Wow, that is so cool. Okay, ignore the piercings. They look a bit silly, but actually, they look a bit silly. Yeah, Lana, the whole Sim looks a bit silly, for God's sakes, but every time I like think about it, I'm like, I could add so much more stuff onto this. Also as well, if you had a birthmark or vitiligo or anything in real life, again, this is my thing, is like the Sim self thing. You could literally put that in Sims. If you had a birthmark on your stomach, you could easily make it. Or if you had vitiligo, again, you could easily add it in. It's really nice. It's a really good feature. I'm really happy with it, honestly. I wonder if you could even draw on other kinds of jewelry. Like, for example, could you draw on bracelets? I bet you could. Or like an anklet maybe as well. It's got a little leg lifted up. That's cute. But you could definitely draw something like an anklet around here, which would be nice. Again, something we don't have in the game. Or again, if we did something like a bracelet, if you could get like a nice gold color. I'm just struggling to like get a nice gold. I don't know where to like, it's kind of hard. I don't get color wheels, especially because it's going on to a Sim's skin tone, so it like sort of changes. It's really weird. We'll just do a black one for now, just to sort of show that you can do a bracelet of sorts, but you could definitely do something like a bracelet on the Sim if you could actually make a circle on it. Oh my god, that's terrible. Rings as well. You could definitely draw on rings. Even nail polish. Wow. Oh my god, there's so much detail. Kind of difficult to get down there, but I'm sure there's other ways that you could do it. There you go. If you make the Sim hold the hand up. Okay, well, I've missed a few of them spots, haven't I? Oops. There we go. You could definitely do the nails. Oh wow, that's awesome. And you could really do like anything on these bracelets. Say you wanted like, I don't even know what this is. This is a bracelet, guys. Did you not know this classic style of bracelet? There we go. Something like that around there. That would be awesome. And again, like rings and stuff like that. I could not wait for people who are good at art to do like really amazing designs and put them on the gallery. It's going to be amazing. But look at that. It literally could be rings on her fingers, because there is only a certain amount of rings in The Sims, especially in base game. I mean, that is disgusting. That is so little. So it would be really nice to be able to do stuff like that. Probably also draw body hair on as well. But I think the final thing that I could think of was, what if we did an occult Sim? Say, okay, well, now everything looks a bit crazy, doesn't it? Let me just get rid of all of that, please. Thank you. Say we've got like a green plant Sim, right? And we're just like trying to make like a plant Sim or an alien or something. Well, you could easily do some sort of paint where you have like really cool designs and really make them into like proper like aliens. Like imagine this, like some cool, it's gonna be epic. Say you're trying to make things like avatars or like aliens from certain movies hobbies or whatever, or designs that you try to, you know, go by. You can also rotate the brush as well, so it's different on both sides. I am so excited to really try this out. Like, already that looks amazing. Does that not look so cool? And that's just from using a couple of the stamps. There's like so many more as well. Like, what even is that? I don't know, but it's awesome. Oh, wow. I am so excited to make a cult Sims with this. I'm going to spend so long. This is the only predicament I have with this, is how long it's going to take me. I know it's going to take so long. Could you handprints? Oh my God. My first thought was like on a book, like a handprint on a book, but that's a bit weird. And then there's also like these stencils. I think you can like, oh yeah, you can probably like color them in. Whoa, that is sick. Oh my God, that's so satisfying. Is that really satisfying to anyone else? I'm like getting really satisfied right now. Wow, I can't wait to try this out properly. You even got like, I don't know, leopard print, whatever the hell this is. That's awesome as well. You could probably use those for the freckles, but they're a bit big. Yeah, you could literally just do whatever, draw whatever, add whatever, just add just anything in. This is going to be so cool, especially for like defining different parts of the face as well. You can make like a really chiseled sim just from doing the tattooing. Wow. Okay, this is gonna be epic. I am really happy this is a feature, but I think that's pretty much everything that I've thought of. There's probably a load of other stuff that people are going to come up with, but that's just kind of like my first initial thoughts. Those were the things that I was like, could we draw these things on? And the answer is yes, which is so cool. You could even draw like bra straps as well. I didn't even think about that, but definitely like bra straps, necklaces maybe. That could be a thing. Again, they are going to look a bit silly, but if you just squint your eyes, it's fine. You could even draw like little plasters, you know, little band-aids like on the knees or something. I always like doing that for my Sims and stuff like that. I think there's so many endless opportunities. I'm so excited. Oh, it's such a good update. It's such a good thing to have in the game, and I feel like everyone's gonna have so much fun doing it. But yeah, that is pretty much everything that I could think of to do. So I'm gonna leave this video here, guys. Hopefully this was like kind of fun to like see me try out different ways to use it, because I feel like it's one of those things where you don't want to just be stuck in just doing it for tattoos. I feel like it's very clear that this is a game-changing aspect of The Sims that I really want to use in every way possible. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. It's so much fun using this. I can't wait for you guys to try it out. So I'm gonna be posting more early access videos on this pack, so make sure you subscribe so that you can see the rest of my videos and you'll be able to keep up to date on me playing this pack, because I'm excited to get into the gameplay. So remember to like and subscribe to everyone, and I'll see you guys in a video. I love you guys. Bye. Bye.